From Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence "Bud" Crawford.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You can't score with that uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That uppercut doesn't get through. A perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Big shot, and down goes Garcia. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Catch and shoot. It's bombs away. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Garcia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
On to the second round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Both want the knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Whoa, wait a minute! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables. And
good work.
let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? That counter punch caught him clean. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Careful, let them punch themselves out here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work out there. It's okay. Focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. So close with that uppercut. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Stay focused.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You getting soft on me? Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in there.
Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him...
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the...
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching...
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. Good job stopping that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work out there.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good punch. The straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talking about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Relax now, I don't want you to load up.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
You'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
You get no free shots, keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths. Calm.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the
Time
defense.
winding down as we get set for another round.
Get your mind back on the job.
Here comes round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Only catching air with that hook. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence. Whoa, wait a minute! Right now, the flash is seen. Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight... It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7", 135 pounds even. That's the lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 74 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's King Ryan Garcia, 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches.
This is it. This is that fight.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. King Ryan.
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice defense on that left uppercut. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. And this fight is over. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. So it's onward and